Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hi, good evening. I'm Anushka. I'll be your speaker for today. How are you?
Yeah, good evening. I am very good. What about you? How are you?
Well, I'm great. Thank you so much for asking. How has your day been so far?
It has been quite good, though there was nothing special, but okay, it was good.
Great. I'm glad that you had a good day. Well, we have a very interesting topic lined up for us today, and that is would you rather? So, do you want to stick to the topic or talk about something else?
Let's try. I will try.
Great. Well, in this topic, I will be giving you, let's say, two options, and you have to choose like, would you rather do this or do that? And give a small explanation of why you would want to do so. Okay,
Okay. Mhm.
great.
So,
Uh,
first of all, I just want to know where are you from?
I'm from Maharashtra.
Oh, thank you.
Great. So let's start with the first question. Would you rather be able to fly or breathe underwater?
Have to fly or be underwater.
Yeah, if you
I
had
will,
the, yeah, go ahead.
but in the topic that I was given the questions, there was these things are not there.
Okay, so like you want to go according to those questions, like I'm asking like normal questions. You had the prompt questions before.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so do you want to go according to that, or it's okay if we like we're just having a conversation. It's no pressure.
Okay, okay. Let's do conversation.
Yeah. So like I will even like be asking you a few questions from that as well, and like a few questions which pop up in my mind. Will that be
Mhm.
okay?
Okay, okay.
Okay. So for the first question, like if I have to explain, like if you let's say if you're given the choice to choose one ability, so would you like to fly in the air or like you would want to breathe underwater? Which would you like? Which
I would like
ability?
to, yeah, I would like to fly in the air.
Oh, why so? Why did you choose this over the other?
So, okay, so if I can could fly, then I could go anywhere whenever I feel like flying from one place to another place. And from above, I would be able to see the beautiful, uh, the scenery or everything that come to my sight. It will be very nice, and I will be very happy at seeing myself above all.
Hmm. That is a very good answer for sure. Especially the way you ended it, it tells me that you can round up the conversation well. That's great. So the next question I would like to ask you, like it's a bit a long question. So if you could, let's say, not pay taxes, but will have to work entire year with no holidays at all, or
Mhm.
you could have like 2 months paid vacation, but will have to pay double taxes. So which situation would you choose and why?
Mm. So I would go for the first one. I would rather work for the whole year,
Hmm.
and I will save my tax, and I will earn money by way of salary.
Hmm.
Because if I go for the other one, that one holiday that I will have 2 months vacation, but I'll have to pay double the tax what I would
Hmm.
normally pay. But in this case, yeah, it would be very difficult to work throughout the year without any rest. For but still, when actually money talks. So whenever
Hmm.
it comes to my mind that yeah, no matter how much I put in my effort doing my work, but money will be coming. There will be no restriction, and I won't have to pay any tax. So nowadays paying tax is a huge amount, a huge chunk of amount goes out from our salary by way of taxes. Now, being a government servant, I cannot go without paying taxes.
Yeah.
I have to pay because there is no other way. Being a government servant, everything is transparent, so I have to pay taxes. Everything is on account. So I know how painful it is to pay taxes because whatever you earn, say you earn 10,000 rupees, so you have to pay 30% tax. So 3,000 rupees gone. And
Oh.
now, if I have to pay double the tax, so out of 10,000, I have to pay 6,000. So only 4,000 will remain with me. So it will be very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
So if I work for the whole year without having any holiday, so I will earn a lot of money. So thereafter, I can spend the money after amassing a certain amount of money. I can go on vacation later.
Mm. That is a very wise decision, I must say. Like, of course, like I am like still a bit young to really understand, but like 30% tax, it's still a lot. And like the word
Yeah,
you use there is like, you can say that because I'm a government servant, for me, paying tax is mandatory. The word
yeah.
mandatory means absolutely compulsory.
Now, mandatory is okay, but I want to say something else. I mean, I cannot.
Like, ignore. You cannot ignore the tax.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hmm. Of course, like because all your record is being maintained by the government, so they will catch hold of any
Yeah,
government employee if they're not paying taxes. That is quite ironic, like because government employees pay tax, and the salary they get is also by the tax that everyone else is paying, and even
yeah,
they are
yeah.
paying.
Yes, yes.
So,
That's true.
so, so in a way, you're paying tax to get salary. In a way, that can be said. Okay. So the next question I would like to ask you, would you rather be 4 feet 5 inches tall or be 7 feet 7 inches tall?
Okay. So I will rather be 4 feet 5 inches tall
Okay, why?
because I think that being 7 feet 7 inches, it will be a huge task to uh, carry myself freely. It will be very difficult to live a life like with such a height because you see we have a for an whatever we need for an average kind of person. So if I am 7 feet 7 inches, it will be very difficult to travel. I cannot get into a car. There should I'll have to make a special car for me to so that I can get myself inside or a small car. So it will be very difficult. But 4 feet 5 inches, yeah, it is not an it is far below from the average height of a man. But still, my life would not be that much difficult if I my height is 7 feet 7 inches.
Absolutely. Because by being tall, there are a lot of health complications that come in. Like,
Yeah.
let's say blood pressure, because the heart will have to work a lot more in order to get the blood to the distant parts of your body. And then,
Yes.
of course, then there is arthritis that would lead to joint pains, like when people are very tall. These health complications are not faced by people who are like of shorter height. So, of
Yes.
course,
Yes.
that's a good decision. Next, I would like to ask you, would you rather be invisible or be able to read people's mind?
People, reading people's mind will be very interesting one.
Yeah. So, like, which people's mind you would like to read? You can read anybody's mind.
Anyways, when I will have the ability to read, I can. Or you want me to say which? Uh,
Yeah, are there few people like whose mind you would really want to know that, okay, what is going on in this person's mind? It could be anyone that you know, it could be like any famous person, any living or dead person, anybody.
I would only like to read the mind of those who are close to me.
Mm.
So what they think about me. Outwardly, I know they are behaving like this. Okay, this say they're very friendly and
Mm.
they are behaving with me very well. But at the same time, human nature is you cannot say you cannot read the mind as we say that you cannot read the mind of person what they have inside them. So it will be interesting to know what they think about me. Actually, what they think about me, though they are behaving with me so nicely. So I'd be
Yeah.
able to. Nobody can backstab me if I
Mm.
get to know this.
Absolutely. That is a really great superpower for like people to have. Like
Yes.
maybe some people might be having it, but Normally we don't, but if we have, it's amazing. And
Yes.
yes, it's as human nature, as you mentioned, human nature naturally is suspicious. No matter who you are, only if you're someone like who is that a great person who meditates a lot, like the yogis that we have, only then
Mm.
maybe you can quit that natural instinct of suspicion. But otherwise, all normal people, they have suspicion. They would first think what could go wrong rather than what could be better.
Yeah.
That is just the human nature.
And those it will be helpful very for them those who are players. You are
Hmm.
playing a game of chess, then you get to know what moves he is going to his next move. So it
Mhm.
will help you to win the game also.
Absolutely. Like in sports, it would be absolutely amazing. More than I think in any other field, sports is the field that could utilize this power to the max.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely. That's quite creative answer, I must say. That if you have this kind of power to utilize and utilize it in sports, that's great. So next, if we like, let's come to food a little bit. So what if you could eat your favorite junk food for all your life, or you will have to compulsorily eat the salad and soup kind of healthy for all your life? Which would you choose and why?
I would like to have healthy food only
Mhm.
because health is wealth, as we know. So if we don't have, we cannot keep our health in good shape. So we cannot go. I mean, we'll fall ill, and
Mm.
we cannot do our normal work if we are ill. So it is better not only in normal for everybody that everybody should avoid junk food, be it youngster or the aged ones. No matter, everybody should avoid junk food, I think, and we should go for the healthy food.
Hmm. Absolutely, because that is something that we really, really need in the lifestyle that we have right now. Like, because it's the lifestyle of, let's say, youth for that matter, is the same all around the globe. Everyone is indulging into a very sedentary lifestyle, like sitting in front of the computer and working for like long hours, not having enough exercise, then having a lot of junk food to eat. It's same for everybody, and that is something that leads to a lot of health complications ahead, which they don't know right now. So of course, indulging in healthy food is always good, and healthy food is tasty. It's not that it doesn't taste good. If made
Yes,
properly, it does taste tasty.
yes, yes. And
Absolutely.
once you are in the habit of taking healthy food, you will forget about the junk food.
Absolutely. Like you seem to be someone who is quite health conscious, and like I can relate to that as well. Because
I try to do, but sometimes I also indulge in
mm,
some foods that I should not have.
sometimes it's okay. Like we all have like the cheat day a little bit.
Yes,
That's good. That maintains the system well. Like just having everything super healthy might bore our body, isn't it?
yes, yes.
Yeah. Next, I would like to ask you, like, would you rather wear formal clothes every day or wear casual clothes even to work?
Uh, Casual cloth even to work. Sometimes we cannot afford to do that actually because that will not be allowed at
Sorry.
our office also. So if you go with wearing casual clothes uh, and in front of our boss, if you, or they would not like it. So we have to, under compulsion, we have to wear the formal clothes when we go to office. At home or in the market, if you go, and there is no problem, I can go. Even if you ask me to go, if you are going for a local, uh, for any other place, riding on a bus, okay, I can go. I have no problem. I also feel
Hmm.
comfortable also. But
Yeah.
when it comes to office, I have no other option but to have to wear the formal clothes.
Yeah, like we have to maintain the protocol that we have to. There is no exception for that. And formal clothes are not very uncomfortable, provided if someone is wearing something which does not fit properly,
Mhm.
any sort of trouser or t-shirt, then it might be uncomfortable. But otherwise, formal clothes are pretty okay. I really like formal clothes though.
and that looks good also.
Hmm. It makes your personality shine
Yeah,
so better, isn't
yes,
it?
look, yeah, it look you smart.
And looking smart, like everybody would like to go to bed looking smart and wake up from the bed looking smart, isn't it?
Yes, yes,
There is no harm in that.
yeah.
Well, lastly, I would like to ask you, would you rather eat only sweet food or only spicy food?
Uh, it is very difficult question because if I go for more spicy food, I won't be able to take on a continuous basis, even the sweets also.
Mhm.
But if you ask, then if I have to choose, I have to choose one, then I will go for spicy food.